Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? I don't know what's up with my camera on my phone, but for some reason it just decides when it wants to record. I was not pressing a button. So yeah, we're just gonna do this real impromptu because my God, I don't know what's going on with my phone. But obviously God doesn't want me to just prepare it. He really just wants me to just get the message out. So, with that being said, let's just get to it. If you came here to this video, if you were drawn to this video, it's more than likely because you're in a situation where you have some concerns. These concerns are legit, they're valid, but they should not be held for long. It should be something that you should release and let go of because you're doing the work. You're doing a great job, actually. You are saving the money. You are investing where you need to invest in. You are conserving your energy for the work. And you're not playing. You've been really putting in the work. And I would clap my hands, but I got this in my hand. So with that being said, you deserve your applause. You've been really putting in the work. But you're concerned and you're probably a little stressed. We'll get to the cards to figure that out. But it does feel stressful in the sense that you're almost there. You're almost there. You know you are almost there. You've been really putting in the work. You've been really investing into this goal, into this vision that you have for yourself. For a lot of you, you are putting in this work to try to establish a financial foundation that's stable enough for you to leave a situation. It very well could be a family situation. Maybe your family is a little bit too controlling, a little bit too much in your business, or not giving you the support that you need in what you're doing. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been putting all this work into, I'm not talking about something that just happened overnight. I'm not talking about something that just happened in a few months or even in a year. We're talking about years of work, years of practicing something, years of putting in your, what they call it, the 10,000 hours, so that you can say, yes, I have mastered this. I am a master at this. You are there. If, in case you don't know that already, in case you needed a confirmation, this is your confirmation. You have mastered those skills. Now, does that mean that you just stop practicing? You stop putting in the work into a particular skill? No, because if you don't use it, you will lose it, right? So that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is pat yourself on your back because you put in those hours and you are a master of it. Other people may be a little bit jealous, maybe a little bit bitter, maybe a little bit intimidated by the fact that you are making such strides and you might be very young or younger than they are. So they may feel a little bit like they're slacking or they're, behind because they see you like really putting in the work. You are not playing and you shouldn't. You shouldn't be playing. This is your future and you really trying to get out. You really trying to leave a particular situation. And like I said, it may be family. It feels like family. It really does. It feels like a family that you are trying to distance and separate yourself from. Or at the very least, get in your own space. Maybe it's a little bit too crowded at the house. Maybe it's just too much going on. And you just want some peace and quiet so that you can focus in on your work. And you can't get it at home. So, yes, let's get into it. So I already pulled an oracle card. I'm going to read it at the end, just to solidify the reading, but I at least want you to see the card. It's breath. So you may be attracted to a lot of red during this time, maybe thinking about wearing red. I suggest that you do. I suggest that you add it to your wardrobe for this time so that you can be energized through the color, to energize you to continue moving on, to continue having that determination, to step in your power, your raw power. That's a Mars, Aries, Scorpio even type of energy, but more so Mars Aries. So that's a raw energy and a raw power. And Spirit is really saying for you to step into that, to encompass that, to help you keep moving on. 511 I see on the timer right now. So that is, this color is important. And also breath work, and we're going to get into that towards the end to help you through those moments when you do have a little bit of stress, you do have a little concerns, and people are working your nerves, and you know, it's just distractions, and it's just sent by the enemy to try to throw you off, you know. So we'll go through that to help you through that. I know I wish I knew some of this information when I was going through some things when I was younger, and you know, really trying to establish myself. And that's what it kind of feels like right now. It's like you might be older, but you're reestablishing yourself, or for the younger folks, you are establishing yourself right now. So it's a lot of work, and you know, you're young, you got it, you got the energy. I don't care if you're 50. According to Jay-Z, he's still young, huh? He's still a young man. Okay, I'm sorry. I might edit that out. My bad. So, anyways, yeah, sometimes we just gotta be in reality. Like, let's just be realistic, okay? You can be youthful, but baby, you ain't young. Okay, you pass that threshold once you hit 42. You are no longer a young man, a young woman. You are now fully verified adult man, woman. There ain't no young before that, okay? So let's just be with reality, okay? So let's get to the tarot real quick, and I'm gonna put this on because, like I said, my camera caught me straight up off guard, and I was like, you know what? We just gonna go. We just gonna go with it. All right. So looking at the tarot real quick for whoever it is I'm speaking to who came to the oracle for answers, for guidance. This flew out. I'm not going to take them and put it back in, but it's funny. It's the 10 of Pentacles flew out. So it very well could be a family situation. It could be a work situation, like a corporation or a company that says they're like family or values you like family, you know, that type of crap. Or all up in your business like they your family, and you like, you are not my family. This is work. You're my coworker. You're someone I work with, an employee of this business. You are not supposed to be in my business like that. So it may be something like that as well. But for sure, that was confirmation for me that it is family or family-like situation. So Holy Spirit, you do want to get away. You want to get ghosts. Holy Spirit, what is the situation that the quadrant is concerned about during this time? Jesus. I don't know if that was going to be reversed or not. It's the Hierophant. So definitely a tie. When I say tie, I mean maybe a karmic tie. I don't know which way it was. Like I said, I don't know if y'all saw that. It was a weird flip out. It may be a karmic tie. It may be traditions that are keeping you where you're at, or keeping you bound to this household, to this family, to this home. And traditions, you could be coming from an immigrant family. You could be first generation or second gen or something like that, where there's still heavy cultural bounds, where it's like, no, this is how we do it, and you're going to do it just like how we've been doing it, because it's safe, it's comfortable, and it works. But just not for you. You're transcending that. You are transcending 9/11. Right as soon as I seen that, you are definitely transcending that energy. You are evolving these traditions to fit the modern world and what's happening now. You could be in a country where the norms of your parents is so like starkly different from the norms that you're experiencing growing up wherever you are growing up in. Or just simply religion, a tough tie on religion. It could be somebody in your family, somebody of authority, somebody of importance in the family, who's possibly very spiritual, very religious, and they feel that everything has to be done in a certain type of way, and it has to be according to the religion and according to how things are done. Give me one more for this Hierophant, just to. The world reverse. So, and then you got the Chariot upside down. So yeah, it's almost like feeling like I don't want to say this, like a hostage type of situation. Like they are not trying to let you go. They feel like there's unfinished business, and somebody has to speak up about something, or some type of information has to be revealed or action taken before this cycle can be fully completed, and before they can feel like it's okay to let you go. But in reality, the power is in your hand at the end of the day. So they really have no say so over it. But at the same time, there's some type of link there that's giving them, allows them to feel like they do have the right to determine when you can leave and when you can go. And they realize you may have not had at all times had the strength to walk away from this situation. You have strength reverse, and then you have the devil upright. So definitely a bondage type of situation. Definitely someone who is chaining you to them. It could be a financial thing where it's like there are certain people who use finances, who use money and resources, and knowing that you may not have all of that, or you may be lacking in that department, so they use that to control you, or they feel like that gives them a right to tell you and dictate your life, right? Is that they have the money, so therefore, or the power that comes from having certain resources, and they're saying, well, you can't leave, because where will you go? How will you live? How will you survive? How would you make money? They really don't look at you as if you really are that powerful and that strong. I don't feel like this is your energy. I truly feel like this is just how they look at you. This is how they perceive you, as someone who does not have strength, who does not have resolve, who's going to fail, essentially. Hold on. Because I really do feel like they think you're going to fail. Like, I can't even find my other deck. Whatever. With that strength being reversed, they truly don't, they doubt you. They doubt you. The most important thing to get from this is, do you doubt yourself? Do you have enough faith in yourself to prove them wrong? Okay? It's up to you. You have to prove them wrong. Not because it's important, like it's imperative that you do so. It's more so for you. It's to allow you to know that you can do this. You can break the chains. The chains aren't even tied to you. Spirit is saying they never had that power over you. You allowed them to, and forgive yourself for it. Move forward, but with the power, knowing that you're the one who determines where you go in life. No one else. No one else. Okay? But they really have no faith in you. It's very interesting. It reminds me of story time. It reminds me of my old relationship. One of my first, not the first, but one of my first serious relationships. It lasted for about 5 to 6 years. And he was older than me. I was a young buck, okay? In my 18, 19, early 20s. And oh God, he was a Scorpio too. Most of my exes were. Anyways, he very sure of himself, kind of narcissistic, but I'm not going to say that. We're just going to say he was arrogant and a little, just really sure of himself. Okay. Over assured of himself. And he was very mean to me. I ain't gonna lie. He never lifted me up or encouraged me in any type of way. right? But when I was younger, I was very fierce. Still fierce, but it's more tamed and controlled. Back then, it was a wildfire. And my whole thing was, if you tell me I can't do something, I'm just going to do it just because. Just because you said I can't. Like that, I used to hate that. Like, don't you ever tell me I can't do something. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You got me all the way fucked up. That's just how I thought back then. So, anyways, we were both at a community college. I'm doing my undergrad. We're both doing the lower division requirements that everyone has to do in order to go to a 4-year university, transfer to a 4-year university, and then get your bachelor's, whether it be a BA or a BS, doesn't matter. You know, that's the process, right? So we're both at the community college finishing up some requisitions because, hey, I'm not about to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for classes and information that I can go to a community college and pay about $100, and that's just for books. And I didn't even pay for books. I had book grants and shit. Let me tell y'all, beautiful. If you can go to a community college, save yourself hella money, get you scholarships and grants and stuff like that. So you're not coming out the pocket for that. That's basically how I did it. And before I even get to that story, me having to go to a community college was because my father was like, I'm not paying for you to get to go to these universities. I was accepted to every university except for Spelman. I forgive y'all. Anyways, I was accepted to every university that I applied to, but I couldn't go right out of high school because my dad was like, I ain't paying for that. And you should have got scholarships. And I didn't know that that's what his plans were because we never really discussed it. It was more so him always telling me, yeah, go to college. You know, he encouraged to go to college, but never showed me how, never really gave me any type of help to figure this shit out. You know, I was pretty much on my own. Even though I had both parents, I was pretty much on my own. Both my parents went to college, never graduated, didn't finish prereqs, you know. So I don't know if they even could have helped me, you know, honestly, but they didn't. That's the end result. Anyways, and I have there's no hurt feelings, whatever. I'm gonna do what I need to do. Anyway, so in the community college, going through that whole thing, my boyfriend at the time tells me, because I'm trying to figure out where I want to, you know, go to, because like my dreams kind of got shot down a little bit when my dad did that to me. So me trying to figure out what university I wanted to transfer to, or at least apply to, because you got to apply first and get accepted. But I'm trying to figure it out, and I really don't know because I'm sad. Like, you know, I'm just trying to figure it out. And this motherfucker, because he basically was like, I'm about to go to UC Berkeley. That's where, you know, I'm headed. That's where I want to go. And I was like, oh, maybe I should do that again. Because I had applied when I was in high school. But like I said, I completely shut everything off because I was not there in my mind. So I was like, I should apply there again. Like, you know, like actually getting back excited again. And then also, not going to lie, I'm going to be 100% honest. I thought, if he's going there, that's my boyfriend. I love him so much. I want to be there with him. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, I don't think like that now, so don't even think. Nah, I'm gonna be wherever I want to be. Anyways, so he tells me, because you know he's going in for biotech and science. You know how to. If you know, you know. The sciencey, math and science motherfuckers, engineering, I love y'all. I respect what y'all do and all that shit. But a lot of y'all friends and shit don't respect the liberal arts and all that. We are both is needed. Okay? Both is needed. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyways, so his ass gonna say to me, oh, you don't have what it takes to get into Berkeley. And I'm just like, really? Like, he doesn't know me. He really doesn't know who I am. For real? I don't have what it takes. Like, is that something that you would say to your girlfriend? That somebody that you care about? You don't even gotta love them. Just care about somebody. Is that really what you would say if you really say? No, that's not something you would say. Of course, My young dumbass didn't recognize that at the time, that should have been my sign to dip out of that relationship. But we got to go through things. So anyways, I took it as a challenge. So I said, oh, okay. So I got on my Grizzy because he didn't know I am in, and I'm not going to toot my own horn, but fuck it, toot toot. I am an immaculate writer, especially when I'm in the zone. I've had people read my shit and go, wow, I contribute to my Mercury and Capricorn. Anyways, so I made sure my essays were chef's motherfucking kiss. And did I get in? Of course I did. I had great grades. I'm intelligent. I've always been smart. I got in the first time when I was in high school. I just didn't have the money. So with that being said, he was, well, let's just put it this way. Long story short, he didn't get in. He had to go to another university. I'm not downing the university he went to. I like the university, but it ain't nowhere near UC Berkeley. And I got into UC Berkeley. Yeah. That's my message to you, to let you know. Take all that doubt that these other people are trying to feed you. Take it and eat that shit. Eat it. Use it as fuel, as energy to go out there and prove them wrong. Because when you do that, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. Because you're going to look back, just like how I look back. I'm well in my 30s and I'm knocking on 40. Okay? But I look back and I go, you did that. Good job, baby girl. Good job. You didn't let him make you feel like you couldn't do it because you always knew that you could. And anytime you feel like that doubt comes in, where people really try to break you down, remember your strength. And you're going to look back at this moment and you're going to take that memory with you into the future, and it's going to give you extra strength during those moments when you need it the most. When you need to remember your worth, your strength, your power, and everything else. That's what memories are for, right? Anyways, I'm sorry. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit there. Who are these people talking all this mess and trying to put seeds of doubt into you? Who are these people that they need to be aware of? And they just need to, you don't have to, damn, you got a lot of people. I'm not, Lord, please help me, Lord. Just give me about 3 cards if there is 3 people. 2 of Pentacles reverse. They could be an artist or a musician, a Pisces, damn, a Sagittarius, a Cancer. So it could be a mother, a cousin, an auntie, a grandparent. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer. So water sign period. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Could be an Aquarius or an Aries. You have the Hangman, the 3 of Pentacles, the Fool, and Temperance reverse. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius. With that Temperance reverse, I almost feel like it's, like I said before, a cousin or a aunt, uncle, grandparent who is really like feeding you doubt. And like I said, eat that shit, turn it and transmute it into energy to go out and do what you want to do in your life. And you've already set your long-term goal. You have set a vision for yourself. You've been putting in the work and you're almost there. Don't give up now. Don't give up now. Don't don't give them the satisfaction. Yeah, fuck them. Don't give them the satisfaction. You're off to a new journey and you have to keep your balance about you, keep your temperance about you. This person or these people, they don't see you in the correct light. They don't see your situation in the correct light. They claim that they do a lot of talk, but they don't do a lot of like action behind that talk. They will say they just support you and all this other stuff, but their actions don't really show that they support you in whatever it is that you're doing. They don't like it. Some of them feel like you're a demon. Like whatever you're doing is like demonic, or it goes against the religion so much that you're going to hell. Like that's the type of energy that's coming from from these people. It's like they're really self-righteous and they really think that you are choosing the wrong way. And they keep saying that. They keep telling you you're going the wrong way. You're making the wrong choice and all this stuff, not knowing that this way you doing this is actually going to bring balance back into your life. You need a friend. If you're lonely and you need a friend, get a pet. Get a dog. Get a cat. Stop trying to work with these people. They're going to delay your new beginning. Your new beginning is going to come regardless, but they will delay it if you continue to try to offer them compassion and love that they don't deserve. They don't deserve it. And you know this. They're not going to be fair. They're not going to play fair. And they're not going to treat you fair. So leave them alone. I'm sorry, this guy parked right next to me. He's just got this weird ass head shape. And I keep trying not to look over there. I really do. I really do. It looks like he needs to take a nap. Because you know how you have that look where you kind of falling asleep and your mouth is open, but your eyes is open too. And it's like, just go ahead and lock them doors, baby. Lean that chair back and go take a nap, baby. Because you looking real weird right now. Anything else that they need to know before I get to their, okay. Telling me to go to the, Ten of Pentacles. This family is getting on my nerves. This family is really getting on my nerves. Talking all type of shit about you and what you got going on and the life that you're trying to create for yourself. Just get on my fucking nerves. I don't like people who are like that. I really don't. Because it's like, why? Why you gotta shit on somebody else's dreams? Just because you didn't have the resolve and the determination to keep going, you gave up for whatever reason you decided to give up, and now you're gonna treat other people, bad or whatever. Your life didn't turn out the way you wanted it to because you didn't put in the work. You were just lollygagging and doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Sorry, y'all. I don't like people like that. It's like they can change. They have the power to change just like you doing it. But for whatever reasons, they want to come in and just like, give me some cards about their true feelings. These people who keep coming with their seeds of doubt to the collective. Give me some cards about their true feelings, their intentions. What are they up to? Over here talking all that mess about you and what you doing, but they got all these skeletons in the damn closet. I can't stand people. You may have blocked them. If you haven't blocked them, go ahead and block them, baby. Somebody may have blocked you, or not even blocked, but more so of like no contact. Like they are, what do you say? Like they purposely leave you out of the loop. Like everybody else got the invitation to, I don't know, a fucking wedding or a baby shower or something like that, right? Everybody else in the family got the invitation except for you. And then whoever this person is, they'll come and be like, oh, you didn't get, you didn't know? Oh, they don't have your number here. I'll give you their number. And then the whole time you might be thinking in your head, like, why do I need to call them? Obviously, they don't want me there because they didn't even think about me to even try to find my number or get my number or call somebody who got my number. One of those types of things where it's like they blocked you without telling you that they blocked you type of shit. Either way it goes, block their ass. Skeletons in the closet, not telling the whole story. So yeah, there's people who just they got a lot of shady shit going on. They're telling you one thing, but there's something else in the background that they're not saying. What else, Lord, when it comes to these people, their true feelings and their true intentions when it comes to the collective? Ooh. Undecided, choosing between lovers competing for affection. So it could be romantic, it could be, but I'm more so getting like sibling rivalry. That voice. Um, that's what I'm getting, like two siblings trying to get affection, and instead of the parents aren't really helping them through those emotions, because that's okay. You can have emotions where you want affection, you know, you want that from a person or from your parent or from whoever, and it's up to that person to decide how they're going to handle it. Are they going to say, hey, 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 to the two of you? No, no, no. There's no competing for my love because my love is for both of you. That will squash it, right? Like, no, give them both affection and show them that it's okay to ask for it. You don't have to compete for it. You don't have to fight over it, right? But it seems like this person who, it seems like they're not coming with that type of balance. All right. They're coming with more so of a, they almost like that shit. Like, oh, they're fighting over my affection. Like, really? You get pleasure out of that? Weirdo. Just creating drama for no reason. Dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. That's the feelings that these people are. Their dark side is keeping them from receiving the love that you have and that you could share with them. But please stop it. Stop trying to give these people that type of love and that type of energy. They have shown you time and time again that they are not deserving of it. So why are you trying to keep that going? Cut it off. Be happily to yourself. You don't need to be around that type of energy. If that's love, I don't want it. Y'all can keep that shit. They need to be a distant memory. Okay? Got you all entangled in their bullshit. Like I said, there's a secret. There's something in the hidden where they feel like if you knew, then you would know why they don't want you to be the queen bee. They lack confidence. They're insecure. And then when they see you and how focused you are on your business and just how much your confidence has grown, because it feels like there was a time where you didn't feel confident in yourself. You felt like shit. And, you know, you didn't feel like anybody loved you or anything like that. But then you started to receive the love from yourself. And if you haven't done that already, it's time that you do start loving yourself so that they can't play on that when they try to, you know, put you down and stuff. It's hard to put down. They definitely called you a 304 for sure. A garden hose. They definitely called you that. They said that you were promiscuous, that you don't have a good image, and they probably don't like how you dress. They probably feel like you dress very like you ain't got no money. You know, you're not flashy. You're not into all that. Like, you working. You're focused on your fucking grind. Like, you are not trying to deal with this. So basically, all they're doing is they're trying to save time. They're trying to keep you around a little bit longer so that they continue to siphon off your energy. And then they're going to act like they fake busy. They should be ashamed of themselves. But anyways, they're still trying to keep you here a little bit longer to siphon off your energy. And maybe you have to stay a little bit longer until you reach that mark where it's like, oh, that's my time to go. I reached my mark. I can go now. So just be patient. Okay. I know you've been patient for a very long time, but baby, just wait. Just tiny bit longer. And trust me, it's going to be all worth it. All worth it. Bump these people. Bump them. As my mama would say, because she didn't like to curse. So she would say, bump them. And I would just be like, you want me to bump them? Because I'll bump them for you, mama. Anyways. Oracle card. My apologies, y'all. I was trying to figure out, like, we're going to get into what you can do to help you through this short period of time that you still got to wait it out until you can make that move and you can move away from this energy. And so I'm going to read from the book. This is from the Modern Nirvana Oracle. Freaking love this oracle. Love it. I just love the imagery. It just reminds me of, I'm a millennial, and it just reminds me of the late 80s, early 90s vibe, where just the artistry, like, look at this illustration. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just like that vibe, that time period. It says breath. Each moment of the day, you have a metaphorical sword at your hip called conscious breathing. It's a powerful tool that can help slay limiting beliefs, critical thoughts, and many of your toughest inner demons. Any thought created by the mind can be exhaled and released through the breath. Any intention you wish to bring into your reality can be inhaled and integrated through this powerful practice. That's powerful right there, just right there. And I'm not even halfway done. Just thinking, inhaling the intention that you want, just taking that in, and then exhaling and to release. If you think like that, it makes things a lot easier. When people come at you with their silliness and their doubt, you can inhale positive energy, optimism, confidence, beauty, whatever it is that they're saying that you're not, or, whatever. Inhale something better. Inhale the opposite of that, right? And then exhale everything that they're telling you. Release everything that they're telling you. Don't hold on to that. To transition from one state to another, all we have to do is shift our pattern of inhaling and exhaling with intent. This is true alchemy, learning how to use our internal systems to direct our emotions towards what feels good and most aligned with our greatest visions. The quality of your decisions is enhanced when you act from a place of fully integrated wholeness. With breath, we have the potential to feel our best even in the darkest of times. If you expand in the situation that scares you and choose to feel your most infinite, you reclaim your power within that experience. Let me reread that. If you expand in the situation that scares you and choose to feel your most infinite, you reclaim your power within that experience. We are not only breathing air, we are also breathing in pure creative potential or life force energy, chi. Your internal state is your external stage, and your breath gives you the chance to design and direct the background from where you operate. Does each moment fill you with love, strength, and wisdom? Are you consciously choosing the character you're playing in the reality of your own design? If you pull this card, it is telling you to pay attention to your most intimate form of communication with life. Breath. Inhale the adventure and exhale your freedom. Create your world from within by using this tool to become a master of your destiny as you continue to move closer to realizing your dreams. The element of wind is with you and is blessing your journey ahead, allowing air's invisible current to carry you into experiences beyond your wildest imagination. It will help you soar to new heights. How are you breathing life today? How are you breathing life today? Let air, the element of wind, and its invisible current to carry you into experiences beyond your wildest imagination. If you're trying to get ghosts and get out of this situation, I would say in the time, because you still got to put in the work and make sure you're setting aside the money and doing all the mundane things, right? The steps, the process, right? But there's always a moment where there's nothing left for you to do. You're just in a waiting period. You're in a kind of like a limbo period where you know what's ahead, but you know you can't quite move forward quite yet. You have to wait. So while you're waiting, what do? You do this breath work, right? And you really start magnetizing and just really going in on that breathing, inhaling everything you envision for your life and exhaling everything that you need to release from the old, from the past. And wear that red. And the mantra says, I'm an alchemist of my reality and the hero of my journey. Every inhale brings golden awareness to my life, and every exhale releases that which no longer serves my highest purpose. I trust how life is breathing my spirit and where the flow is taking me. I trust. Have faith. Keep going. You got this. You've been doing really, really good. It's time to do even better. I'm so proud of y'all. You're almost there. I love y'all. See you until the next one. Peace.